Leadership by example,
Folks,
leadership, that is
first,
bold
thanks
in
to
the name of
Florida
truth
channel.
and in the name of your convictions and what you believe is right.
Um,
And
our governor
that
here in
creates space for
Florida,
other people to do the
Governor
same.
DeSantis,
It created a
just
space
passed the bill
for me to come here
to
when the
stop
governor invited me to be the
putting
Surgeon General.
fluoride in
It's
the
created
water.
space for me to do what I think
Apparently,
is right scientifically,
it's not
based
safe
on
with the
conscience
fluoride being
and
in the
ethical
water. You know,
values.
we drink
And
water and
it's
stuff
created
like
space
that.
for other people
There are
to
several
also
states that
answer, live
are
up
already
to what they believe
done
is the right thing
this.
to do. So it
So
starts with that man right there. And
I'm watching the channel right now because I just came across it.
And I
So
want to
just
thank
putting this little
Commissioner
info
Colton
out,
Simpson for this agriculture bill
and you
that
can listen to
that
it
makes
right
it
now.
possible for the children, the families of Florida not to have to worry about fluoridation in their water. This fluoridation is like, if I think of Charlie Brown. And I love that. I don't know, I can't remember his name, but the little guy who holds his blanket, right? And I love it, hold your blanket. But unfortunately, he's a kid. But what we have instead, we have professionals. They're doctors, dentists, public health leaders who are holding on to fluoridation like that blanket. I mean, it doesn't matter what the evidence shows, right? Whatever the studies show about potential harms in children and pregnant women, and who knows about the rest of us, they're just holding on to it. And it's okay when you're a kid, but we're grown-ups here. We're adults. We're responsible for for the lives of other people. We need to make good decisions. So it's really cute when you're a kid, but you can't hold on to that blanket as a grown-up. Okay, I mean, it's just, I don't know. You're Sue Alcalde, right? You're Mayor Sue Alcalde. I listen to the statements, and I understand she's not a scientist, and God bless everyone. Honestly, I don't really so much have a problem with people, whatever position they take on an issue, but I really want to see that you're making an honest decision, and that's what's important to me. And it's just like, literally, guys, with this fluoride issue, you have multiple research groups in different states and different countries finding the same things, right? Are they all just making it up? I mean, can you actually, in a sane mind, ignore all of that evidence? You can't. You gotta let go of the blanket. It's okay. It's all right to revise your position. It's all right to do something that goes against whatever. Dr. Fauci, we're talking about him. You know how he feels about fluoridation. But it's okay to reverse your position when there's evidence. I mean, that's the right thing to do. You're in a position of leadership. You're there to serve people, and you got to serve them. And that means doing whatever's needed to serve them. And Senator Garcia, we've been exchanging communications about this weather modification issue. This was an issue that I have learned so much more about, and honestly, I am gobsmacked. I mean, there's quite a lot more to this, and we're still in the Department of Health. We're actually engaged in some work right now to study this scientifically in partnership with the Department of Environmental Protection, and we're engaged in that work, frankly, because I'm incredibly grateful for her leadership in this legislation. But I don't know if it's going to be enough to stop these activities. I don't know if it's going to be enough to stop these activities because of the experience in Tennessee when they've done something similar, although our legislation is more far-reaching, and because of the etiology of the activities, which I've learned more about. I mean, it's one of the pieces that it's kind of stunning. I mean, first of all, as the governor said, are you kidding me, right? So your plan to save us all is to release stuff like aluminum oxide and other things into the sky so that it reflects the sun back out. Like, that's your plan, and you think it will come down at some point, and we will breathe it in, right? And that's your plan to save humanity. It's completely. I mean, it's not only off kilter, but it's really. I mean, it's nuts that people think that they have a right to affect the air that you drink without your permission. I mean, the fluoride's bad enough in terms of people doing stuff without your permission and your acknowledgement, your affirmative participation. But are you kidding me? You know what I mean? The air that we breathe, right? That you have a right to do whatever you think is best for the air in terms of putting something into it. So it's an issue. It's an issue. And I actually want to. So one of our partners in our trips down to Miami.
Well, I'm gonna end my video right now. You heard that, folks.
I want to say also,
Tune into
shout out to all of the
YouTube, Florida channel, and you'll hear more about it.
Even if they voted the wrong way on
Florida
it,
folks,
I'm
I don't
really
know if
appreciative
y'all
of
are looking at
our
this, but
communities,
y'all
our
need
community
to.
leaders who made
And
this an issue that they were
thanks to the
willing
governor.
step up
That's all I could say.
and
Have a good
wrestle
night.